What is up everyone, it is Sacred Saiyan here, welcoming you back to another video. Today, we're going to be doing the final episode of the series, What If Goku Remembered the Saiyans? If you end up liking today's video, then please consider subscribing. It is free, and you can always unsubscribe later. Also, if you want to join my Discord server, then there is a link to that in the description of the video. You can talk to me and my community, grind for rolls, hang out, and if you put your art on the art text channel and 10 people react with a star, it'll get featured at the end of the video. Also, if you want to support me and the channel, then you can become a channel member. There's a link in the description of the video to become one. There are multiple tiers, and each of them give you more and more perks. If you guys enjoy this part, then get this video to 500 likes. And with all of that out of the way, let's get into the final episode of What If Goku Remembered the Saiyans? So in the last video, Cooler arrived, being powered by the Big Yeti Star, and attempted to get revenge on the Saiyan who had once defeated him. However, with the combined effort of Goku and Gohan, Cooler was defeated once again, and this time was killed permanently. We now head to the Tournament of Destroyer arc, which remains mostly the same, since Bardock or Raditz wouldn't have surpassed Piccolo in terms of power, meaning they wouldn't be on the team. Gohan would actually participate in the tournament, replacing Manuka as he is currently the strongest Z fighter. However, he wouldn't even get the chance to take part, since when Goku freezes hit him Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, he actually beats the Universe 6 assassin, meaning Universe 7 wins the tournament and Goku would become friends with Zeno just like normal. The Goku Black arc would never happen, since there was no future timeline or time travel in this version of events. So even though Zamasu was disgusted at the mortals imitating the gods, he does not act on this, meaning we head all the way to the Tournament of Power. The Universe 7 team, consisting of Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, Tien, Krillin, Master Roshi, Bardock, and Raditz. Bardock and Raditz, who had the Super Saiyan God ritual performed on them, and with some help from Whis, they found Broly and Paragus on Vampa, and after explaining the situation, and saying they will be taken to a more hospitable planet after the tournament, Broly also joined the team. Broly would stick with Goku. Goku telling Broly to watch him fight so he can learn, but when Kale goes berserk and tries to attack Goku, Broly gets enraged, and accesses Ikari, beginning to combat the Berserk Universe 6 Saiyan woman. And even though both of the Saiyans are berserk, Broly seems to slowly begin to gain control of the transformation. However, before he can control it properly, the fight is stopped by Jiren, who jumps in and attempts to eliminate both Kale and Broly. Kale being narrowly saved by Hit, and Broly being narrowly saved by Piccolo, by extending his arms to bring him back into the arena. Goku and Jiren would have their battle as per normal. Goku's strength gain compared to his canon self isn't significant enough to change the outcome of their first encounter, so Goku would unlock Ultra Instinct Omen as per usual, and would be defeated by Jiren. Broly didn't intervene since Goku wanted to fight Jiren alone, but now, he's heavily injured and exhausted. Broly is the one who gives him some energy, and Goku is shocked as all of his energy is completely restored. Goku would get worried, thinking that Broly gave him too much energy. However, he sees Broly's completely fine. Goku really doesn't understand how much energy Broly has. Goku and Broly would then go on to face Kale and Caulifla for a second time. Broly and Kale fighting, while Goku and Caulifla do the same. Broly and Kale both have more control over their power now, which makes their battle much less chaotic. However, since it took the combination of Kale and Caulifla to combat a canon Goku who is exhausted, Kale and Caulifla here simply aren't going to win against a full stamina Goku and an Ikari Broly, so they are forced into fusing much sooner. But instead of the two taking Kefla on, Gohan jumps in, using Kaioken on top of his ultimate form, and they tells him to leave Kefla to him. Goku wants to refute this, but Gohan looks at him sternly, telling him he's got this. Goku and Broly then go off, as Gohan fights against Kefla, pushing her into Super Saiyan 2, where they seem to be evenly matched. Gohan then jumps back, beginning to power up a full power Kamehameha, as Kefla powers up a beam of her own. Kefla then fires her beam, but Gohan then uses the Kai to appear behind Kefla, before unleashing his full power Kamehameha, hitting Kefla directly and knocking her out of the arena. Kefla defusing as she is eliminated. We now head to Super Saiyan God Bardock and Raditz fighting against Dispo, being easily outpaced by the Pride Trooper and completely outmatched. However, when Gohan arrives to help them, Dispo is easily eliminated. Gohan then going on to face Toppo, while Bardock and Raditz go to help Goku, Vegeta, and Broly take on Jiren. Jiren is still overpowering his opponents, However, it's just getting annoying having to face so many opponents at once, so he begins to pick them off one by one. Starting with Bardock and Raditz, and he then sends a powerful wave to wipe out the heavily weakened Goku and Vegeta. But Broly jumps in the way, and uses all of his power to try and hold off the blast. Broly looks to his teacher Goku, smirking as he is engulfed by the wave, and there's a powerful explosion. Vegeta then takes one final stand against Jiren and gets eliminated, giving Goku the last of his energy, and Goku would begin to face Jiren alone. Tapping into Ultra Instinct Omen once again, and even accessing an even greater power. Mastered Ultra Instinct. And that fight remains mostly the same, with the only difference being, we see Gohan in Ultimate Kaioken fighting a God of Destruction Toppo in the background, and as Goku falls out of Mastered Ultra Instinct, Gohan defeats Toppo. Jiren smacks the injured Goku away, nearly out of the ring, before Gohan jumps in and saves him. Gohan would then step up to face Jiren alone. However, before he does, a large green light appears behind the Pride Trooper. Just like Goku and Vegeta, Broly has been pushed to break his limits against Jiren, and has become a Super Saiyan. Broly is completely out of control, and he begins to fight the weakened Jiren, and he absolutely demolishes the Universe 11 warrior. Jiren has very little energy left, and even after gaining a boost from Toppo's motivation, it isn't enough. Broly knocks Jiren out of the ring, and Universe 7 wins the tournament, but Broly is still out of control, and rushes towards Gohan. Gohan going into Ultimate Kaioken, and goes to do the same, however the Grand Priest appears between them, chopping Broly on the neck, and knocking him out. Gohan is crowned the MVP, and gets to make the wish on the Super Dragon Balls, making the wish to restore all the universes, much like Android 17, and the Tournament of Power comes to an end. The Broly movie wouldn't take place, since Frieza is dead, and Broly is already a part of the Z Fighters. Him and Paragus now living on Earth, and even though Paragus hates Vegeta, he knows Broly won't want to betray his new friends by attacking Vegeta, so over time, he has to learn to at least tolerate Vegeta. The Moro arc would end on Namek, with an Ultimate Kaioken Gohan being far stronger than Moro in terms of strength, and also being able to use his magic he learnt from the Supreme Kai to nullify Moro's. So Gohan would finish off the old Goat Wizard before he can cause much destruction. And since the Grenola arc isn't finished yet, I won't be covering that arc, so this is where we're going to end off this series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then make sure to like, comment, and please do subscribe. It is quick and easy to do. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to Neo Whitcomb, Destroy God Broly, Yeti Myth, Father Ku, and Frederick Frankenstein for becoming channel members. If you want to be shouted out at the end of a video and given perks like the channel members here, then there is a link in the description down below to become a channel member. It greatly supports me and it helps me immensely. With all of that out of the way, hope to see you all in the next video.